ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Long Story. I am Talpers, and today I'm joined by
Dynamite 7.
And as you undoubtedly saw our new intro on right before this video, made by
Me?
Dynamite 7. Woo!
Yeah.
A little sad. Alright, so Long Story. This is kind of like a text-based adventure, but not text-based as in like the screen is like all text. But it's like you make choices, and that's how the story progresses. Now, there's only version 1.2.1, which means there's only episode 1 in this so far, so the game does end. But in case you don't want spoilers, pause the video right now, go download it, and follow along. Or, if you're okay with that, because this will be a full playthrough of episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Let's go! Nora. Hey, how was it? Did you run into oh, whoops. Gotta restart this because I tried a different recording earlier and the video screwed up in the middle. Alright, let's try this again. I just can't take it anymore. Triple dot. And the worst part is triple dot. No one even. Why am I whispering? I'm terrible at voices. You guys can just read. It's okay. Now I wonder why it's the Dynamite 7, you okay with me just not reading it and they read it and I just commentate
You
on
should
it?
read it. You should read it, but not in a voice then, if you're not going to do a voice.
But I don't want to read. I'm really bad at reading. Actually, that's not true. I'm really bad at commentating reading. Alright, we're not going to read it. I'm just going to commentate on what's happening. I wonder why it's the last day she'll be here. But it's funny. The school just keep going on without me. Okay, I'm reading it again. Some new student will take my place, be in all my classes, even use my old locker. Maybe I can still tell somebody my story. Why does she look like a pentagon? Why is her head a pentagon? And then why is... These shapes are different. I should put my name on the cover. Now, first time I played this game, I thought that you was a girl. No, you is a girl. I thought you was a guy. So, my name, normally it'd be Talpers, but, oh whoops, put triple slashes in there. Normally it'd be Talpers, right? But today, it's Talperzina. My mom just yells out, Talperzina! Can you imagine that? Being in your room, having your mom shout out Talperzina? I'm coming,
No.
Mom! No, of course you can't Dynamite 7 because your name's not Talperzina! So it's the first day of school for her, but it's a little more complicated than that. More complicated? Like, on Facebook, you put your status to complicated? Now this kid is cool. His name's Alex. I like how he just shouts out knock knock, and he don't, like, runs inside. Actually knock, he just shouts out the words. Oh. His nickname is Bratface, guys, so you know. Oh, so the first option of choosing for the game. Hey, you nervous about today? So you can say, why are you? No, wait, it's just school. Or a little bit. What do you think, Dynamite 7?
I don't know.
Well, how do you
your
feel?
Choice.
If you're coming into a new school for the first time after you just moved back from Paris.
Yeah.
Your brother asks, are you from Paris?
England?
No, Paris, France.
Okay.
Your brother asks, hey.
Paris, USA?
Paris, USA, that's right.
Okay.
Paris, Texas.
Okay.
He says, hey, you nervous about today? What would you say, why are you? No way, it's just school, or a little bit?
I would say you.
What?
I would say you.
You would say Talperzina?
Yeah.
No, like, would you say, why are you? No way, it's just school, or a little bit?
Instead of why are you, it's just you.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you? No way, it's just school, or a little bit. We're gonna be on this decision the entire game if you don't make a decision.
No way, it's just school.
Completely unlike his reaction in real life. Your brother makes fun of you for not having any friends.
I know.
And then you say, or Talperzina, which is you. So Dynamite is Talperzina this game.
Am I making the choices?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, did you just come up here to be a brat? It's because I played through the game multiple times, so I followed all the path choices. So, oh, now you're thinking. Last year, my family moved to France. I had to go to a new school, make new friends.
France, Texas.
Yes, France, Texas. That's right. Even though it said France, it's France, Texas. And just when I was getting used to it, we moved back here. Now I'm starting the same thing all over again. Hey, your brother's gonna go wait in the car. Yeah. Just let me check my phone. So you pull out your phone and you have a friend named Nora.
Yeah.
She said, good luck today. Do you say thanks, at least I got you? Or yeah, gonna need it. Now remember, you're both girls, and apparently girls compliment each other like that.
I'm going to
Just,
go for a second
yeah, gonna need
option.
it.
Yeah.
Didn't you just say, no way, it's just school? Alright. Yeah, gonna need it. Nora's my internet friend, or as I like to call them, friends. I think we've been talking for like half a year. She actually doesn't live too far from here, but we've never met up or anything. So Nora typed in, if it makes you feel any better, I only know like 2 people at my school too. Then you say, you're homeschooled!
Okay.
Exactly. Mom, dad, and that's it. Lol. Seriously though, you didn't know anyone from before the move? Then you say, nobody worth knowing.
Okay.
Lol. Right before, oh, lol. Right, I forgot about the Hydra. Don't take their expletive this year. You'll be fine. Then you say, crap, I better get going. And the expletive, it's a swear word. That's what expletives are. Talk to you tonight. You know, it really irks me when people spell tonight like that. Kills me. And then she
How
said,
do they
sure.
spell it?
Tonite.
That's not how you spell it, though.
But it's text talk, so.
It's Tonight.
Yeah, but no one spells it like that when they text. It's the only
I do.
text that's. Really? That's lame. Then you say, here it is. Weasel Heights. Funny name for a school, but it doesn't look too dumpy. It actually looks pretty good from the outside. Looks like everyone else is heading inside. How am I going to handle it? You have 2 options now, Dynamite 7. Engage
Yeah.
stealth mode, or own it like a boss.
Engage stealth mode.
Alright.
I'm going to be like Kuroko from the Kuroko no Basket.
Now you look sad, and you say, here goes nothing. Okay, so your locker is 1224 on the first floor. So far, so good. Now, there are 3 girls walk up to you and say, hey, Talperzina. And you say, ugh, never mind. That's what you say in your head. This is Hannah for Jane. Or that's what I call them, at least. Your actual names are Hannah, Jennifer, and Jane.
Okay.
Which is which? Who knows? They're never apart. She's the
Okay.
only one I know at this school. Lucky me.
Mm-hmm.
So she tells you, how was gay Paris? Did you eat a lot of bagels?
You
And you
mean
say,
Paris, Texas?
now you can say, it was great. I just missed you a lot. You mean baguettes, right? Or do you even know where Paris is?
That one.
Yeah,
Because it's in Texas.
because Telverzina doesn't know where Paris is. Wow, there's no reason to be so rude. Why you gotta be so rude? We just thought we'd ask, since it's probably so nice to have something interesting finally happen to you. Now you say, do you know how to say piss off in French? I do. Or let's get along this year, okay?
First option.
Do you know how to say piss off in French? I do. Look, Hi, Principal Chevy! And it's this bigger man walks up to you. Hello, girls. Now what have I told you? Call me Bob! Ah, you must be Talperzina. Welcome to Weasel Heights. Here you go. Have some magnets. He gives you some magnets.
Yes, I like making it.
The first one says, find your mantra. The second one says, bully free zone. Thanks, is what you say? Now here's some free advice, Talperzino. Starting a new school can be tough, but just focus on the here and now. Find your mantra, and the meaning will find you. As the leaders of the anti-bullying club, I'm sure Hannah, Jennifer, and Jane will help you feel right at home. That's right, is what the girls say. Thank you, Mr. Chevy. Anytime, girls. And
But his name's
please,
Bob.
call me Bob.
See?
You know, this
Yeah.
reminds me like I'm watching Angel Beats, which is a great anime, ladies and gentlemen, so you should go watch it. Whenever he says, and please, call me Christ. And please call me Christ. That's a great anime. You guys should go watch that. Hear that? We'll be taking good care
His
of you.
name's Bob, and I'm from Texas, Paris, Texas.
Alright. Then you can say, well, I better go do that thing I was doing. How did you manage to fool him? Or the anti-bullying club? Seriously?
That one. You
It's
there?
true. So I'd make sure you don't bully us if you don't want trouble. Triple dot.
Okay.
Oh my god, you guys. Brad just like the pic of the locker decorations I put up. That's what Jane says. Even though I thought we didn't know which one was which, apparently Jane's the tall one.
Okay.
Oh right, we better finish coordinating our decorations. That one's Hannah. Look, Telperzina, we'd love to help you out, but we've got important stuff to do. Let's go, ladies. Then Jennifer says right. So Jennifer is this one. Right. Am I gonna have to put up with them all year? Maybe they'll all get mono from a drinking fountain and have to stay home until November. That's so mean. I can't believe we just said I hope they get a disease. Whatever, back to checking out my locker. So you open up your locker, and it's a complete mess. There's what appears to be a tie, a bloody rope, a textbook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes, and a spilled drink. Huh?
Okay.
There's a sticky note stuck to the inside. And it says, "This school will wreck you. Watch your back or you'll find a knife in it." Well, that's dramatic.
That'd be nice.
That's dramatic. What's this about? Did the person who had this locker last year leave this? Hey, there's more paper at the bottom. And there's a note that says, "I just need you to know that I'm in love with you." Looks like half a letter. I just need you to... Oh, I just said that. Huh? No way this could be intended for me. I wonder if it was left here on purpose. Crap, there's the bell. Time to go. So now you're in class. Man, I can't believe how much I forgot. Then the teacher says, "Alright, Telperzina, can you tell me the names of the noble gases?" You say, helium, neon, argon, which is wrong. A grumpy boy behind you says, krypton, xenon, radon.
Yeah.
You did not know that when I asked you that yesterday. How do you not know that? And now you can say, "Hey, I forgot." People forget stuff. It's normal. Wow, rude much. I don't know, I was too busy making friends.
Second option.
Wow, rude much?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Why are we even reviewing this? I learned this stuff in like grade 4. I shouldn't even have to be here. That's enough, Marcel. I told you. It's Mark. Keep it up and I'll send you down to speak to Principal Chevy. Don't you mean Bob? I said enough! Now apologize to Talperzina for interrupting. Triple dot. Now you can either say, "Well, I'm waiting," or "It's fine, don't worry about it."
Second option.
It's fine, don't worry about it?
Mm-hmm.
Triple dot. Okay. Marcel spends the rest of class sulking. Wonder what his problem is. Now you're in the cafeteria. Great. A giant room full of people I don't know. Gotta make my move. Do you turn around and eat in the hallway? Alone? Or just pick a table, damn it?
First option.
Turn around and eat in the hallway alone. But a friendly girl stops you and says, "Hey! You're new here, right? You can come sit with me if you want." Now you can say, "How did you know I was new? Am I that much of a charity case?" Or, sure.
Third option.
"Great, let's sit over here. It's the table with the least gum under it." Ew! I'm Abby. Talperzina. Nice to meet ya. Let's go sit down. So, how are you liking it here? You haven't got an accent or anything. Were you born here? What's France like? Are the people there really trendy and stuff? Whoa, slow down! Oh, sorry, I've never really traveled or anything, so it's pretty interesting to me, I guess. Plus, French girls are supposed to be really cool, right? You have 3 options now. What do you like besides trendy French girls? Why do you think French girls are cool? I was only in France for a year.
Those are all options to say?
Yeah, so what do
I
you
was
like?
only in France for a year.
I was only in France for a year. I guess that means I'm not as cool as you thought. Aw, don't put it like that. It's still way more awesome than have never living. It's still way more awesome than having never left the state. To answer your other question, the transition's alright. I think last year was probably worse. Geez, I can imagine. I don't think Weasel Heights is too hard to get used to, though. Not once you get over the name, and the principal, and the turkey hawk. The turkey what now? Never mind. You'll find out eventually. What's up with your hair?
I'm concerned about that.
I like the blue streaks. So she's got blue streaks in her hair. What do you say? What do you say? What's up with your hair? Or I like the blue streaks.
What's up with your hair?
Oh, I really liked your blue streaks when I played this game. They look really nice, but whatever. That's pretty rude. I like to change my look up every so often. Technically, I'm not allowed to do my whole head yet, but mark my words, one day I will dye my hair sparkle unicorn pink. Hopefully right before a recital. Then you say, recital? I'm a dancer. Well, kind of. I used to do all kinds of other sports, but mostly it's just dance right now. Hey, that reminds me. Any interest in joining dance club? I'll have to
Nope.
catch up with you later, I guess. Hey, if you need any help with anything, just let me know. Alright, thanks. See you around. So now you walk to class.
Toodles.
Actually, leave. I think you say, I think I drifted off for most of the last period. Whoa, did someone just throw a football at me? Heads
Ow,
up,
that hurt.
says a sports boy. Wow, that almost got you. You say, yeah. Sorry, that kick was way out of bounds. Hey, you're Talperzina, right? Yeah, how'd you know that? Abby told me she sat with you at lunch. Technically, I'm in your class too, but I'm not usually awake during first period. I'm Colin. And that's the rugby team, the Weasel Heights Turkey Hawks. The Turkey Hawks? I know, it stinks. I'm actually passing around a petition to get the name changed. We're gonna be the Weasel Heights Brick Sharks.
That sounds cool.
You can either say, on second thought, Turkey Hawks doesn't sound so bad. I'm all about brick sharks. What's up with the made-up animals?
The first one.
On second thought, Turkey Hawks doesn't sound so bad?
Yeah.
Wait until you see it. Then you'll understand. Are you guys any good? We're pretty good, but I've been playing since I was little with my dad and stepbrother. How many signatures do you have on your petition? 6, including my family. Hey, you want to sign? You can either say, I can't, a brick shark killed my family. Sure, go brick sharks! Or why? Are we related?
I'm tempted to say the first one. I'll
Now,
say the
while he's
second
making
one.
a decision, this Dynamite 7 doing the options is the best thing because he can't make any decisions based on bias from what the screen looks like. So, what'd you say?
What was the second one again?
Sure, go brick sharks.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Cool, thanks. Wait till you see the logo. I designed it myself. It doesn't really matter what we're called as long as we're awesome. You better bring back the ball so you can keep practicing. Oh crap, right. Later, skater. Nice meeting ya. You walk home.
Toodles.
Phew, home again. Honey, can I come in? That's your mom, by the way. Doors open, Mom. How did it go? I've heard some weird things about your school. It's a little weird, I guess.
Like it's called Weasel.
Did you make any friends? What about that Hannah girl and her friends? Yeah, you can either say she's a nightmare, or we know each other, but she's not exactly a friend.
That one.
That just means she's a friend in waiting.
Your mom sounds annoying.
I just think sometimes you have to make an effort, sweetie.
Please stop trying to be my life coach. Look, she's had it out for me ever since I didn't, quote-unquote, join her clique.
What do you mean, had it out for you?
Never mind. Anyway, I did meet a few people, sort of. I'll tell you about them later, alright?
I guess I'm getting kicked out then. You can tell me about your new friends later. I'll call you when dinner's ready. Your brother's helping me tonight.
Don't let him put worms in it! That's right, I was gonna check in with Nora when I got home. Do you remember who Nora is?
My friend.
Yeah.
Internet buddy.
Hey, how was it? Did you run into the three-headed monster? Then you say, yeah, Hannah for Jane was awful as usual. The principal thinks she's an angel, and she's appointed herself to the freak police. And Nora says, what else is new? And you say, I don't know what W/E means, but they're obsessed with fitting in. Or I think it means what else? What else? They're obsessed with fitting in. Yeah, still, I'm sorry you gotta deal with her. Did you meet anybody? Now you can either say, never mind that, how was your day? This guy Mark called me stupid in front of everyone. Our girl, Abby, came and sit with me at lunch. Or this kid named Colin almost threw a football at my head.
Colin.
Alright, talking about the guy. And she says, accident, I hope? And you say, yeah, he was kind of high energy. Wanted to rename the rugby team the Brick Sharks. Brick Sharks? I think that's a high-level enemy in this game I play. How are you, though? What are you up to? That's what you say. Good. I spent some time drawing cute anime chicks. The usual. I'm taking dumb selfies because I got my hair cut. Wanna see? And you say, sure. Now she's gonna post 3 selfies, but you won't know what they look like. First one, sock puppet. Second one, thriller.
Okay.
Third one, teddy bear hugging. Now, I don't know how it's a selfie because she's not holding a phone anywhere. She's got both hands. And she says, ta-da, there's my dumb face. What do you think? You're gonna say you're cute or your teddy's cute?
Your teddy.
And she says, his name is Sir Wadsworth Fluffykins XIV. Thanks for
I
looking.
like that name.
Lol. I kinda wish I was going back to school so I wouldn't have to take dumb selfies to show my friends that my hair is cute. Back to school? Weren't you always homeschooled? That's what you say. Nah, I used to do regular school, but I switched out. Then you can either say, isn't homeschool better, or why did you switch?
Why did you switch?
Ooh, interested. And she says, a few different reasons. Mostly my mom wanted me to. That's all, is what you say? Well, doing school in my pajamas every day sounded pretty awesome, so... And then you say, it's cool that you get to do stuff on your own terms. Didn't you get to make a game or something once? Yep, lol. The work can be fun, but I bet more interesting stuff happens to you. Well, I did find these weird notes in my locker today. Whoever had it last year must have left them behind. One was a warning telling me the school's full of backstabbers, and the other one looked like a torn-up love letter. And she says, you have a locker with notes in it? That's awesome! Well, it's super weird, but I still want to know more. The warning was addressed to whoever the new owner of the locker was, so me, I guess. Maybe they left the love letter on purpose too? What do you mean? The old locker person was hot for me? Lol, no, that's not even possible. But what if the notes are connected? Maybe the heart isn't full of backstabbers, but heartbreakers too. Sounds like there's some kind of history. You should ask around. You can either say, I do kind of want to know more, or I think there's enough on my plate as it is.
There's enough on my plate as there is.
That's the first time I've ever picked this option, so I don't know how the story goes now. I don't know, maybe, but it's obvious whoever left the notes wanted them found. And you say, alright, I guess it couldn't hurt. Oh, okay. It is shaped on you finding it. Like, I've never clicked that option before. Listen, I gotta head out. Me and my mom are gonna watch a movie together. TTYL, okay? And you say, night. You know what TTYL means, right?
No.
Oh, okay, you're sleeping, you wake up at 6:54 a.m.
That's later than I usually wake up.
I'm here a little early today, and I think I just spotted Abby and Colin. I think you're at the park? What do you have against brick sharks? Nothing, I just don't understand why we can't
Wait, is
be
this
called
AM or PM?
AM.
How come they're at the park so early?
I don't know. Oh, maybe it is PM then. But I don't know, it seems light out. So he said something about why don't you like brick sharks? She said nothing, I just don't understand why we can't be called the Wildcats, is Abby. Colin says, Weasel Height Wildcats? That's just ridiculous. Abby says, oh hey Talperzina. Sup? You can say, can't, oh no, it is the morning. You say, can't stop the chat, I'm on my way to class, or hey, glad to see you two.
Glad to see you too.
Who wouldn't be? Says Colin. Hey, I meant to ask, where's your locker? Says Abby. It's on the first floor, 1224. Huh? Triple dog. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. I was just wondering where you'd be hanging out and stuff. Anyway, we better get to class. Oh, and by the way, you might want to avoid the stairwell. There's some weird stuff that goes on there sometimes. I wonder what that was about. You go to the stairwell. Mascot in a turkey costume comes out.
Amazing.
The turkey hawk. What? Hi. The turkey hawk goes, "Ruff!"
Okay.
You say, what? The turkey hawk hands you a breakfast muffin. Do you say, thank you?
Awesome.
No thank you? Or triple dot, what?
Thank you.
Hannah for Jane goes, oh my god. Great, just what I needed. Are you actually trying to make friends with that thing? God, are you that desperate? What is wrong with you? Turkey hawk goes, triple dot. Nothing's wrong with me. Want a muffin? What do you have against giant turkey people? Or, I'm not the one in the turkey suit.
What do you have against turkey people?
What do you have against giant turkey people? Seriously? There's a person inside that lice farm, and they've been wearing that costume since the first day of school last year. Last year. Do you understand how gross that is? They probably shower in it. Ugh. Look, I'm just trying to get to class. Oh yeah, you're trying real hard to get there. That's why you're hanging out in an abandoned stairwell with your mutant friend. And you can say, at least the turkey hawk knows when to shut up. It's not my friend. Or, we just met. Sort of.
We just met, sort of.
Well, make sure you stop sort of meeting freaks like the turkey hawk. Because honestly, you need all the help you can get. You should take our advice and stay away from that thing. I mean, unless you want everyone to find out you're a total psycho spaz. I guess it wouldn't be so bad since you're used to switching schools. You can say, just leave me alone, or, isn't it a lot of energy to be such a bitch all the time?
That one.
If we're such bitches, how come you're the one with no friends? Oh, damn! Burn on you! Whatever, you can be a lost cause, if you want to. Come on, guys. Class. Right. Turkey hawk triples his face. The turkey hawk tenderly reaches out his wing in sympathy. Then you say, thanks. By the way, do you shower in this? Or, okay, no.
The first option.
The turkey hawk hesitates, then nods faintly. What a start to the day. Go to class. I can't seem to focus. Not that I ever could when it came to this sciencey stuff. What the hell is Hannaford Jane's problem? Even if I was fraternizing with a person in a mascot suit, what does she care? She's just got it out for me. Always has. You say it's scary or it's pathetic.
It's scary.
But no one's gonna believe she's threatening. Reminds me of the note I found in my locker. I wonder what happened. Watch your back, it said. Maybe someone like Hannaford Jane happened. And I don't even know about that love letter. My life would probably make a good TV about now. Was that the bell? Mark's looking at me funny from across the room. Hey, wait up! Hey, I just wanted to say something. I got kind of upset the other day, and it didn't really have anything to do with you, so. You say, thanks. It's whatever, not a big deal, or you didn't need to be a jerk about it. Thanks, or it's whatever, not a big deal, or you didn't need to be a jerk about it.
Second one.
It's whatever, not a big deal. Alright, cool. What do you mean it didn't have anything to do with me? I came here like half a year ago from Dubai. They're making me retake all my classes even though I know everything already. It's expletive. When you say, sounds like it, moving's hard enough, or that doesn't mean you should take it out on everybody.
The first one.
He says, yeah, must be hard for you too, huh? Your locker is 1224? Well, I'm putting my stuff in it, aren't I? I guess so. It just reminds me. That's M's old locker. Ah, crap. Look who's coming. I better go. Wait, what were you just saying? Look, I'm heading to the stairwell. If you want to stop and talk, you can swing by there. See you around, or whatever. Hey, you talk to that guy? Yes, says Abby and Colin. They walk up to you. I guess he's in my class. Surprised he stopped being antisocial long enough to say anything. Anyway, want to head to the cafeteria with us? No pressure if you're busy, says Colin. Should I eat lunch with them or follow Mark?
Eat lunch with me.
Sure, let's go! Right on. Gross. Abby, you're having smoothies again for lunch? I love smoothies. Man, but those are made of fruit and vegetable and other things that aren't food. You say you two make a cute couple? Or so how do you two know each other?
Uh, the second option.
That's good, because they're cousins. That would have been kind of insulting to say you guys make a cute couple. Man, you're too competitive. Sorry, I skipped a bunch of things. And I can kick your butt at video games. That's just as good. Anyway, how's day 2 going so far, Talpers, you know? Could be better. These girls I used to know were bothering me this morning. Who are they? I kinda don't want to tell you. Why not? Do you say, I don't like to talk expletive? Or, I think it'll make things worse?
I think it will make things worse.
Well, you could sort of tell us, and we could guess the rest? Cullen, that's not helping. Just tell us. It won't go past this table. Pinky swear. Okay, well, it's Hannah for Jane. They won't back off. Hannah for what's it? Oh, right. Hannah, Jennifer, and Jane. Hannah, the president of the anti-bullying club. Nice nickname, but yeah, if those chicks don't like you, that's not a good scene. Oh, whatever. They're a bunch of snuck-up brats. I once put green on my hair, and Hannah tried to tell me it looked like fungus. I told her she wasn't allowed to comment until she fixed that mess she called a cat eye. I don't know what that means. It's eyeliner. It means she doesn't wear eyeliner to school anymore. And more importantly, that you shouldn't be afraid of them. I don't know, man. Not everyone's like you, Abby. Remember when she made fun of how I run? You say, Abby? Abby's right. She's ridiculous. Or, I'm sorry, Colin. She's always been awful.
I don't know. What should I choose?
The top one is you agreeing with Abby and making Colin feel better, or the second one is apologizing to Colin on behalf of her, on behalf of Hannah for Jane.
I'm
Well, not
going
really.
to do the first one.
Okay, it's not really on behalf of Hannah for Jane, but like, I'm sorry about their actions. It's better to ignore her nonsense, but I guess that's easier said than done. You got the right idea about it anyway. Don't let her scare you off or whatever. She kind of has a knack for scaring people away. That reminds me. I found this note in my locker. It said the school was awful and blah blah blah. We already know the note. M, the girl who used to have your locker, disappeared pretty suddenly. I don't know. Personally, I always thought Hannah for Jane might have something to do with it. Why didn't you say something to the principal? Excuse me, have you been in a mindfulness meeting with Bob Chevy yet? That a thing? It's a horrible thing. Colin fell asleep at the last one in class. They had to do a second one in the office with the secretaries. It was so quiet, how could I not fall asleep? If the principal solves problems with meditation, I guess I'm on my own then.
How long is this game?
We're about 2/3 way.
Okay.
No, you aren't. Well, no, you aren't. We'll stick up for you. We like you, or at least I like you. I can't speak for Colin. Do you say, okay, let's try to keep it in the friend zone, though? Or, I like you guys too, or, so we're gonna do something about her?
Second one.
That's good, because if you pick the first one. Aw, group hug! Group hug? No group hug. We never get to group hug. Well, world issues time, kids. What? Well, world issues time, kids. What? Well, world issues time, kids. Wait. Whatever. I don't even understand what that sentence is trying to say. See you guys! So, what an intense lunch. I guess I'm meeting a few people at least. And one of them is a made-up animal. I can't believe they let him wear that costume in class. Or let her wear that costume in class. What's up with this place? Time to head home. Wait, so you go to the bathroom. Huh? Footsteps? Hannah for Jane shows up. So, let's get something straight. If you want to talk expletive about us, you'd better make sure we don't hear about it. Oh look, you already failed. You say, I'll do whatever I want. Look, I'm sorry. Or, I don't know what you're talking about.
Third option.
Oh, I think you do. Let me help you though. You and your stupid friends at lunch? Yeah, the cafeteria is a public place, dumbass. Talk expletive about us again, and you'll be finding your mantra with Bob until Christmas. Great, now she's sneaking up on me. My heart's going so fast. You say I'm scared or I'm angry.
I'm angry.
Just need to calm down. Huh? And on the mirror it says M, and then heart, M, and then it says Dykes arrow. Hey, that's the locker. Dyke. I guess they mean Dyke. Jeez, at least learn how to spell before you deface school property. Wait, what did the letter say again? I just need you to know that I'm in love with you. Maybe M wrote this? Or a girl wrote it to M? I bet she wasn't even gay. People are such jerks here. Then again, maybe she was, and that's why they were jerks. I'll run up past Nora tonight and see what she thinks. Hey! Hey, what's up? We're talking to Nora now. Finally got away from my mom. I said I'd watch the show with her, but I didn't mean every episode. I love her, but like, space. You can either say, your mom is kind of clingy, or it's nice that she wants to spend time together.
Second option.
Nora then says, yeah, but there's such thing as too much time. And you could say, I guess it gets worse when you're only child. My kid brother gets all the attention. And Nora says, yeah, that can be nice. She can be like over the top. But I spend loads of time with her, make sure I don't get hurt. I'm not even allowed to ride the bus. How do you go anywhere? I don't. Lol. I mean, I kind of don't want to, but it would be nice to be able to. Well, never mind. Any news on your end? Well, I channeled my inner Shirley Holmes and found out more about M. Get it? Shirley Holmes?
No.
Like the female version of Sherlock?
Oh.
She might have liked girls and she might have been bullied. Oh man, well those two things do go together pretty often, yeah? It's too early to really say though. I'm gonna make an early thing. Nora is M! It's not a spoiler because you don't figure out who M is.
Is that the person with the blue hair?
No, Abby is the person with the blue hair. Nora is your internet friend.
I'm confused with everyone now.
Okay. Here are all the characters you know. Nora, Marcel, Abby, Colin, Turkey Hawk, Hannah for Jane, Principal Chevy, your mom, and your brother, and your teacher. And then M. Okay?
I'm confused about who that person is, though.
M is the person who used to have your locker.
Yeah?
Then she left school. So she doesn't go to your school
But
anymore.
who is that person?
M.
Yeah, but who were they? You said it wasn't a spoiler.
I don't know. We don't figure it out.
But you said... Oh, never mind.
Oh, I said, oh, here's the thing. What if Nora was M? Cause, no?
I don't know.
Okay, then your options are not my problem, or I'm pretty sure they're connected to her leaving.
That one.
Alright. My voice is starting to get a little tired, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think so. I kind of want to do something about it. You see, and then you can say, you seem pretty interested in the whole thing. How come? And then you could say, I mean, you don't go to my school and all. And then she says, I don't know, it's just cool, I guess. My days are all basically the same, but it seems like you're always getting into something exciting. How's everything else so far? You can then say, I feel like now I have real problems. So far so good, to be honest. Or, my school has a giant turkey.
My school has a giant turkey.
And then she says, each text has one word. Well, what? There's a kid who wears a costume 24/7 and gives people random muffins. Then she says, one word per text. That is awesome.
See, that's what I would say.
I'd better head out. Been kind of a long day. And then she says, alright, TTYL. Apparently you're still in the bathroom at this time. Sup, sister in arms? Why is Colin in the girls' bathroom? Huh? What's that mean? It means Hennifer Jane tried to get us kicked off the bus after school yesterday. That must have been just after she cornered me in the girls' I think my game's broken, ladies and gentlemen, because we're still in the girls' washroom right now. She's definitely not happy that we're talking about her behind her back. All she has to do is stop being such a bitch, and then no one would talk about her, ever. Abby, you hate that word! I'm making a special exception. You can say either, this is stupid, somebody has to do something, or, I like how she waited till you were off school property.
That one.
Seriously, she doesn't even take the bus, usually, so she went out of her way just to make trouble for us. I just don't want to spend a year trying not to get my reputation destroyed at school. It won't happen, trust me. Let's go to class and put tacks on our seats. Seriously? No, obviously, but let's think real hard about it. At least we're in it together. For sure. See you around. Bye, guys. Oh, the screen finally fixed. This is a teacher. Alright, everyone. I want you to partner with your neighbors and finish the worksheet I handed out. We'll take it up with the homework in 20 minutes. Partners? Says Marcel. You're gonna say, sure, sounds good, or if we have to.
Sure, sounds good.
Warming up to me, huh? Sure, something like that. You know, if you ever wanted to hang out or anything, I'm usually by the stairwell for a while after school, so. And then Colin says, Mark, you gotta help a brother out! Mary says that you did not just call yourself a brother. I maybe sort of forgot to do the homework a little bit, and now I've got like 15 minutes to do it, and the worksheet! You want my help because you get everything right all the time? Come on, please? Alright, sit here and give me your notebook. Yes, you're awesome. And once that's done, I'll just put my head down for a while. Yawn. Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. And TALPERS knows it. I'll be at the stairwell after school if you want to hang, okay? And you can say, cool, thanks, or whatever, Brainiac.
Thanks.
Teacher says, alright, class, eyes up here. So, class is over now, and you're in the hallway. Hey, Abby. Hey, sorry, I can't stay. I've got to go grab an empty classroom before someone steals it. I'm putting the finishing touches on this dance and choreographing. Actually, if you're free after school today, I could use a second opinion. That's kind of imposing. No pressure or anything. Just think about it, okay? Sure. Colin says, hey, you guys gonna get lunch? Can't. Practicing. I'm gonna head out. Bye. Abby. Colin says, alright. Later, Abby. Actually, I can't hang around either. I'm shooting some footage. Footage for what? For what? Oh man, you gotta be kidding. Didn't you know I'm a YouTube sensation? Ah, so am I! And Dynamite 7 were YouTube sensations! Right?
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're YouTube sensations. On
Who says
average,
that?
3 people watch our videos.
Yeah.
Whew! In the making. He's a sensation in the making. Yeah, I mostly do like gaming videos, but I thought, hey, why not branch out, expand the art, you know? So I'm gonna shoot some of today's practice, slap a Brick Sharks logo on there, and boom! They'll be totally convinced about the name change. That sounds awesome, right? Oh man, I'm gonna be hanging out after school today to do some editing. You should totally come check out my work. Sorry to ditch you, but I gotta run. Gotta get set up. Happy lunchtime! Guess I'm alone for lunch then. You go to the cafeteria? Funny how alone you can feel in a room full of people. Hennifer Jen says, hey, look who doesn't have a lunch buddy. Did you want to sit with us? And you can say, no, I thought we hated each other, or why would I do that?
Why would I do that?
It's better than sitting alone like a loser. I don't know about that. Well, whatever, we were just offering. You say, okay, well, then can I sit with you at lunch today? Or I'm going outside, as far away from you as possible.
The lunch thing.
You want to sit with them?
I don't know.
Or I don't know what's the lunch thing. We're at lunch. I'm going outside, or can I sit with you at lunch?
Can I sit with you at lunch?
Oh, we totally would, but we just remembered we've got to lead an anti-bullying club meeting today. Next time, bye! Guess I walked right into that one. I tried to warn you, by the way. You just didn't get it. Anti-bullying club my butt. So you're in class. This is my 3rd day, and I'm not even sure what this class is all about. Hey, Nora texted me. Let's see if I can check her on it. Nora said, hey, are you free? You get out soon, right? I got some news. Can you talk after school? And you can say, Distracted, Talperzina? The teacher says. And then you say, no, sorry. Then, as I was saying, looks like everyone wants to hang out with me after school. Who would I spend time with? So now you've got 4 choices. You can spend time with Nora, who's got some news for you. Colin, who's shooting a YouTube video. Abby, who's got a dance. Or Marcel, who's lonely.
I want to go for Colin.
Colin. Are you distracted to Colin? Goodness.
No, no, he's making YouTube videos, isn't he?
Yeah, time to go check out Colin's YouTube videos. Okay, but how did I not show you my YouTube channel yet? See, this is why I hate drama. It distracts from all the really important stuff. Like your gaming videos. Yeah, you don't play Viking Rush, right? No. I guess you don't have time to watch the whole series, but here, check it out. This is my latest one. I mean, you might not be able to appreciate it because you haven't seen the whole thing, and I'm not the best editor in the world or anything, and I didn't really know what I was doing for the ending. Then you can say either, I'm sure it's great, Colin, or just show me.
Just show me.
Okay, here goes. Wow, Colin really loves Star Wipes and dubstep. Kinda hard to hear him over the music. He looks kinda dazed in the video. I have no idea what's going on here. Well, what did you think? I mean, okay, it's rough and patches, but like, I took all the footage myself. You say, it's good, or it's triple dot good, or it's a little cheesy.
It's a little cheesy.
Cheesy, like how? It could just use some work, that's all. It was kinda hard to hear you and stuff. Right, but that doesn't make it cheesy, does it? Well, no, but like the effects, aren't they cool? You don't think effects are cool? Well, I said I was kind of new to this. Whatever, you just don't get it. You say, I'm probably just a bad audience, or I'm sorry, Colin, but it needs work.
I'm probably just a bad audience.
Probably, says Colin. I mean, non-gamers don't even know what to compare it to, right? Right, someone else would appreciate it better. I didn't mean to upset you. I think it's a cool hobby to have. Just that I'm not good at it. You know, the truth is, I do want to get better. I want to be a top YouTuber with 1 million subscribers and a partnership. But it's basically the same problem I have with everything. What's that? I got no clue how to do it. Can't you learn? Oh yeah, sure, easy for you to say. It's like everything they teach in school. Stuff that's boring and I don't care about. Why can't I learn about organizing a gaming tournament or editing video or whatever instead? You can make money off that eventually.
See, that's like us.
That's like you. I don't really care. I like school. Sometimes.
I like school.
You can either say they should have more
I
options
love
or
math.
you should say they have more options or they should have more options or it's not practical.
They should have more options.
I know, right? Is that too much to ask? Even if I had to go to a special school or something. If they had stuff I was interested in, I might be awake from time to time. You should probably be awake from time to time anyways. Yeah, I know, but effort, man. Thanks for coming, Talperzina. I gotta head out. I'll see you tomorrow, yeah? Actually, I really like spending time with you. Alone. I mean, maybe we should do it again sometime. Ah, jeez. Forget I said anything. Later!
Are we about 2/3 way now?
Oh. You're in the hallway. You ran into Turkey Hawk. Turkey Hawk pulls out his phone and shows you Angry Birds. How do you even
Okay.
play it with your wings? The Turkey Hawk shrugs faintly and puts the phone away. Hey, you're a good listener. Can I tell you something? I've been having all this weird drama with these girls. I know, and I found these notes in my locker, blah, blah, blah. I've decided I'm gonna do something. Do you say I'm gonna get back at Hannah for Jane, or I'm gonna find out what happened to Em?
I'm gonna find out what happened to M.
What do you think of that idea? Turkey Hawk, triple dot. I know it's the long shot, but I don't stand to lose anything. I'm already making friends all over yet. Triple dot. Do you say I'll decide if we're friends when you start talking, buddy, or I guess you count as a friend.
Can you repeat those again?
I'll decide if we're friends when you start talking, buddy, or I guess you count as a friend.
I guess you count as a friend.
The Turkey Hawk nods gently and holds out a breakfast sandwich. It appears to be chicken. Thanks. Isn't that kind of weird for you to eat chicken, though?
I guess.
Back at your house? Why are you in here, rat face? I'm licking all your stuff to claim it as my own. Can't you get some normal hobbies? Hobbies are for losers. So where are you? Out smooching some boys? I bet every time you even see a boy, you're like, ooh, kiss me. You say, no, and it's none of your business. So what if I am? Or who says I like boys?
Oh, do I answer that?
Yes.
What was the first option again?
No, and it's none of your business. So what if I am? Or who says I like boys?
First one.
Ha ha, I knew it. I bet you're a walking germ collection. Too bad you were licking my stuff then. I'm gonna die. And someone messaged me on Steam. Great. So what were you actually doing in here? Oh god, my toolbar's not gonna go away, is it? Who was it? Adam at 7?
What? It wasn't me.
From like 7 years ago. Go
Oh.
away. No, it was some crappy conversation. So what were you actually doing in here? Looking for your diary so I could find you? So I could find out who your crush was and tease you about it? I don't have a diary. You don't even lie well. Didn't I tell you to get out? Nope, but you're boring now anyways. Bye, troll. Stupid brother. He wants to know if I have a crush on anyone. Huh. Do I? Now you can choose. I kinda like someone. I'm not interested in crushes, or no, not yet.
The first one.
I kinda like someone. I think I might have feelings for Colin, Marcel, Nora, Abby.
Colin.
Goodness gracious.
He
Didn't
does
I just
YouTube.
say you had hots for Colin and you're like, no? Goodness.
He YouTube.
So, what should I do? Never tell anyone ever? Wait to see what happens? Buy a gift? Or confess? Also,
Buy a gift.
you already know he likes you, so you might as well just confess. But okay, buy a gift. No writing. Toppersina, I need to talk to you. Huh, whatever Alex told you, it isn't true. I need to do my mom voice, sorry. Your school called me today. Principal Chevy is concerned about what's happening between you and Hannah. You mean he noticed? You wanted him to notice how mean you were being to Hannah for Jane? What? She's the one that's been nasty to me. That's not the way your principal has heard it. She says the two of you have gotten into a few arguments over the past few days. Apparently, she tried to say hello to you when you first arrived, and you were snarky at her. And did you really call her a
Use the
B-word?
word snarky.
How much of this is true? Did you say, I didn't do anything, she's such a brat, or I guess I could have been nicer?
The first one.
I can call the school back and let them know that. But as it is, he wants the two of you to come to his office Friday and try to talk about it. It might not be such a bad idea.
Fine, I'll deal with it.
I'll withhold my judgment until it's dealt with, but I expect to hear this all about it.
So now she's trying to get me in trouble. Great. Maybe it's about time I told Principal Chevy about M's note. To be continued. And that's the end of episode 1 of Long Story. When episode 2 of Long Story releases, we will come back. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Talpers.
My name's Dynamite7.
And I hope we've enjoyed. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this game. Make sure that you, not critique, make sure you compliment all the people on the right of the screen here who did everything. They are totally amazing. But, yeah, make sure you like, download, and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and download, this game for yourself, because it is amazing. Okay? Everyone, have a nice day, and peace out.
Bye.
Oh, I don't have hotkeys anymore. Bye, everyone, and peace. Wait.